Okay, this is Paul Fisher again, Fisher Plumbing, and we're at 529, Darren?
Yeah, 529.
529 North Jackson in Glendale, as I keep saying. Right now, I'm 136 feet in. I'm from the clean-out once again in back of the main house in the backyard. There's a tree right here. This is the common city sewer that you're seeing right now. So we're going to pull back, and I'm going to go over what I see. So this is what we call the city lateral. The city lateral will be the sewer pipe between the common sewer in the middle of the street on Jackson and the private property line right where the sidewalk starts. So we're looking at the city lateral here. We're making a like 45-degree turn right here, and we're pulling back. Now we're into your private line. You can see a little tickle of root right there. Just a little tickle towards the bottom of the pipe. That's really, from what I see, that root there is inactive or very inactive. We're not seeing the root like cluster through the line. And we have some other areas. That, once again, right there, that's a little bit of what I would classify as inactive root. It seems to get in there and then it pretty much goes dormant. And so we're going to pull back and we're going to go over this. So once we get to about 107 feet, we'll be at the property line. And so once again, we're pulling back. I want to go over the joints with you. The connections on the clay pipe are generally always where your problems are. So far now, it's been looking good. And there's a little tickle of root right there. Once again, the root doesn't look active to me too much. I could tell it's not clustered in there at all. It's only on the little sides right there. So relatively minor root intrusion and what I would classify as inactive root intrusion in the city lateral. There's a little more root right there. We're getting close to the property line now. There's a spider. You can see a spider right there. It's actually a black widow right there. Wait, I'm sorry, that might be some, I'm not sure what that is at the top of the pipe. I thought I saw it move. Anyway, I'm not sure what that is. It could be some root actually right there. Here we are coming back. We're almost at the property line now. Right now we're at the property line. As a matter of fact, I can feel the pipe. Yeah, there's where it goes from 4-inch to 6-inch right here. See the pipe getting bigger right there? So this is what we classify as the city lateral. And so this is the private property. We should have a test tee right in here too, usually. Yeah, there's our test tee right here with the root. That's our test tee right there. You can kind of see it going up. So really from the property line to the middle of the street, you have very little root activity. This is our worst root activity here on the line, and this is in the private property. This is in the 4-inch line. So from this point here back to the house, I would recommend to replace the sewer. The city lateral looks okay for now. I don't think you're going to have any problems with that. Obviously, we'd like to not see any root intrusion, but that looks like what I would once again classify as some very minor inactive root intrusion there. And again, let's pull back now. Let's just keep going back and show you the rest of this line. Here we go. So we're going to have several root intruded areas in this pipe. A little bit of root intrusion there. Some root intrusion there. Once again, you can see how that's kind of clustering, and you can see where that's growing into the line. It's active root. The other root that we saw really weren't nearly as stringy and long as that. anything in the city lateral wasn't. And once again, we're coming back. Once again, there's a connection. You can see that I would classify right there as some inactive root intrusion right there, or at least minorly active. There you go. You see the strand getting long there. You can see the seedling roots on the root. That's growing. We didn't really see that in the city lateral. Here you go. Here you got a little nub on the side. I would almost classify that as an inactive little nub that got in there. Once again, it's not stringy or anything, but nonetheless, it's not good to see root intrusion. There's a little bit more root intrusion there. So again, here's another connection, more root intrusion. A little bit of root intrusion there. There's a bunch of root intrusion right there at that one. And go back on it. That's definitely active root there. You can see where they've gone through and cut a hole through the bottom of it, and it just acts like a flap when the blade goes through there with the snake. And there's a little bit more root intrusion. And we're coming back. This is clay pipe here. You actually have a little bit of cast iron that we're going to show you in a bit. This feels like we're making a turn here or something, or maybe we have some root. Once again, we're still in clay pipe. Okay, we're going to have some water coming through. I just hear some water going. The tenants are in the house. Yeah, there's our water. If that's just flushing a toilet, it should dissipate in a minute. Too much water going through the line kind of interferes with our seeing of the picture. That's one reason why we go in, because we run water as we're going in. It helps us push in. When we have a long distance, and then we'll pull out. We'll get a better look at things. Okay, so our water pretty much dissipated. Yeah, there's some of the paper that just went into there. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit more paper. So here's our, I believe this is where our cast iron is, right here. Yeah, see, it just went to cast iron. So it's funny that the developers used a little bit of cast iron here, and now I believe we're cast iron pretty much all the way back to this clean out now. Oh wait, no, this is clay now. There it goes back to clay right here. So here we are with clay. We're almost out of the pipe now. A little debris there. So I use the cast iron to make the turn at the corner. There's like that's a Y-type fitting. That's probably right where the, oh no, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's where it comes out of the house and connects. So we're basically out of the line now. Yeah, that's coming out of the back house. Okay, there's, you can see the garden hose right there. We're coming up the clean out now. Okay, I'm Paul Fisher, and there's Darren. We're your plumbers here. We're going to give you a bid to fix this. We've got to do a little bit more surveying to get a price. This is a somewhat involved sewer here. But any questions? I'm Paul Fisher, Fisher Plumbing. My cell number is 805-660-1549. My office number is area code 805-582-1515. Any questions, feel free to call me anytime. Thank you.